Sweet Christmas. Um, Sweet Christmas. So I don't know why this circle is going. I gotta quit out and come back in to fix this circle. But at least we got the settings down. At least we got the settings right. Gonna quit out, but we're gonna come back in. You gotta log out like this every time. Yo, it would be very nice if I can play the game. Like, it would actually be great. Okay. All right. I think we got some of the confusion figured out. Um, this game, I mean, yeah, we got some of the confusion figured out. So this game right here, this game is called Dark Age of Camelot, and we're gonna give a quick backstory on this game here, right? So Dark Age of Camelot is a game I first played when I was probably in the eighth grade when I first played this game, right? I never played an RPG before. Oh my god. I never played an RPG before, and before that we were just playing like GTA, or we was playing um Madden or College or whatever game was out. And then we played this game. Now in this state right here, this is a free shard. It's called like Eden, and it's really free servers. And these people, whoever these people are, that put together this game and maintain this game, they do a lot of work. First of all, they do a shit ton of work, and I'm gonna go and donate them some money when I get off this. because I know how big this game is. I know how much stuff is in this game, and somebody maintaining a 20-year-old game is actually a little bit insane. Uh, Probably not even actually. It's very fucking insane, right? And this game has so many classes, so many great classes. Like I almost want to back out and go through all the classes and explain each class to you because of the diversity of the classes, whether it's a stealth class, whether it's a magic class, different types of melee classes, berserker classes. It's a class called a skull, which is this little dude right here. All he do is give you speed, but he gives a group speed. He can mesmerize, put you to sleep. He can snare you, so if you're trying to run, he can snare you. Like he has like a little it's called a DD. It's called like a dot little instant damage thing. Like the skull has so many different things that you would need to manage and even know to play the game, play the character, let alone the melee moves and the melee attacks. Because in this game, there's side attacks, there's back attacks, there's counter parry attacks. So in this game, certain characters can parry, certain characters will block, and certain characters will evade. There's counter moves to you for your character doing that. Again, it's random. You can put little percentages in the evading like through dexterity, but you're not going to evade every time. You know what I mean? And then there's a counter move. So if I may evade, I press a move, room is gonna do even more damage. And that's just the skull. The skull is pretty difficult. It's like maybe the second class I picked up. Um, you know what? I'm about to go through all this because this game is just beautiful. Actually, let's go through this class I have now. It's called a bone dancer, right? And it's a pet class. And the bone dancer is gonna be my first class. And the reason I'm gonna pick the bone dancer is because it has pets. There's three different builds right here. There's darkness, there's suppression, and there's bone army. Right now, I'm just trying out bone army because bone army has a melee pet. This is your main melee pet. You have to have him out to put the other ones out. I'm gonna put the archer pet out, and I'm gonna use one called a bone crusher. This is another melee pet. In the darkness spec, you put the bone commander out, but you also get a mage pet. They do magic spells. You can also do suppression, and those characters buff those pets buff and heal. Like this is just this is like the most underrated game of all time. I'm an old man now. This is my personal favorite game. I'm so glad I haven't played this game in probably 15 years. Like I would be playing it obviously the last like week, but I haven't played it for the last 15 years, and I'm still have to learn how to like get used of it, get used to the combat, and get used to the speed of the game. Like I'm just dull now. Like I don't want to use the word, but I'm a dumbass in this game. Nowadays, let me see if anybody's out here. Like I'm just a jackass. Uh, you know what? We're going PVE. Let's go here and let's go to Galpin. That way we can PVE. That way I can talk about the game. And now that I'm old, I can afford a good computer, the load times. When I first played this game, this how long ago it was. When I first played this game, we was on dial up. My mom was mad as a motherfucker that I would be playing this game and she couldn't be on the phone or nobody could call because we had fucking dial up. But the game is just like brilliant. Wait, these is a part of it. These willow things. Like, look how these dudes just rip through things, man. So this game is made like the original game, but it's not the original game. So there's alternate ways to level up. The way they set it up to level up is similar to how you leveled up before, right? You kill shit. If you can see right here on the side, you can see the level up. You can see the XP bar moving right there. Um, I'm gonna just send them in to do their little thing. And this is the reason why I picked the Bone Dancer because I'll be able to level up, have a character that can have some money from farming stuff. You know, this character will I'll be actually be able to afford stuff. Now that don't mean I won't get antsy and make my original characters that I had that I was really comfortable with. I may do that anyway because I get a little antsy. Now the bad thing about Bone on me is I have to heal this dude. When I play suppression, I can just throw out the Bone Commander and two healers, and that will be a wrap. To heal, I can go to sleep on some real shit. That's what niggas used to do. Niggas used to find neutral mobs. On these mobs, they have three different things. They can be aggressive, they can be neutral, and they can be hostile. Hostile, sometimes they might attack you, sometimes they might not. Aggressive, or they gonna attack your ass. Neutral, they gonna keep doing what they doing. So I can set these bone commanders on aggro and let him just murk anything he feel like murking. You know what I mean? At least with Bone Commander, you get through shit quicker. It's stronger. But the fact that I have to heal this dude up somewhat slows down my look at his damage, dog. It's so crazy, bro. I'm so happy to be playing this game because again, because I've been playing I've been in just like in a rut when it comes to video games, and I was damn near on the verge of just being done with it in general. Like it's really I'm not gonna say it's no good games, but it's nothing that I like enjoy playing. Like I like playing Elden Ring, Night Rain right now, but on the slick, it's only so many. Like how many fucking times am I gonna play Elden Ring, Night Rain? You know what I mean? Like on the slick. What's this other pet? Did he die? I think he died. I'm gonna put another Ocho. Be nice. If that nigga did something. Yeah, shoot some motherfucker. All right, that ain't do nothing. Um, I downloaded Destiny and I bought the DLC and I was kind of having some fun with it. You know what I mean? Destiny just put out the Rider Nines. I bought that like $40 or whatever I believe. And I'm gonna get back to that at some point. But it just seems like a tedious grind. And when things seem tedious, that's when things get a little dry. And I haven't liked any sports games. I haven't, bro. I haven't liked jack shit, dog. It's definitely me. Like, but I tell you, it's just so good to play this game again, dog. Like, this is like my childhood game, and so what I put on them is a poison, a group poison. That's why all of them on my ass. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be fighting, but no, it's not. Um, See, this is the bad part. I gotta actually heal this dude myself. But I just been in a rut, man. It's it's not good, man. And now that I have the PC, a strong enough PC, and I can stream this game, I've been wanting to stream, and I just felt like it made no sense streaming if I'm gonna be on that bitch for like 30 minutes, or I'm gonna be forcing it because I'm playing a game that I really don't enjoy, or that after a while it'll get stale. This game really don't get stale on me in general. Just this cat class, and this class is boring. To be quite honest with you, damn, I thought I did this. This class is boring. To be quite honest with you, is it the Ridgeback or is it the Great Ones? Or it's the Grey Wargs? Okay, it's not the Ridgebacks. This class is actually boring. That's the Grey Wargs. Okay, go ahead and do your thing. You can't split spec, unfortunately, with these things. I really want to get a. If when I get to 34, I'm gonna try a 17-17. That way I get an extra damage pet and an extra healing pet, and we're gonna see how strong that turn out. Um, Go ahead and do your thing, player. But I really want to play my Nightblade. Nightblade is a stealth class, a melee stealth class, and it was the second character. It may be the first character that I got to level 50 when I played originally. And I'm saying I'm playing originally, dog. This had to be 2002. Like this was a while ago, dog. Like this was a while ago, bro. but I really have to kind of get my mojo back when it comes to my quickness with the keyboard. Like, you really gotta be fast. There's a lot of buttons in this game. You know what I mean? Now you really gotta be on it. I had to get him before he get him. Um, I think I recording too. Am I recording? I'm not recording. Is that 11? It's 11. Whoa, it is 11, but whoa. See, it do that every time I'm messing with OBS. Yeah, how about just press nothing? Yeah, how about fuck it? Hope this all right. This signal ain't coming up. To hell with it. Sorry about that. Um, all right, 8 out of 10 on that. And when I upload this to YouTube, it's gonna look crazy. It's gonna look shitty the way I'm just moving shit around like an idiot. But this is my first damn stream, so give me a break. But I'm gonna get a level up, and then I'm gonna back out, and then I'm gonna make it like a little video within the stream, of course, just talking about these different classes and how good these classes are. Like, this game was run by a company named Mythic, and what killed this game is the release of like several different games. Like, this game was out before World of Warcraft, and World of Warcraft is one of the couple reasons that this game died, because it like literally it felt like 60% of the player base left to go play World of Warcraft. They took everybody. We still had a good amount of people. And then another thing that killed it, and that's very coincidental. Well, that's not coincidental. They didn't buy him. Is EA bought Mythic, and when EA bought Mythic, they automatically just stopped caring about the game. Like, this is one of my gripes with EA. Besides years of scamming, besides of years of bad games, and I mean decades and decades of bad, poor games. and decades of actually them doing the same thing, which is purchasing companies and purchasing IPs just to do nothing with them. This is an amazing game. Like this game, and one of the drawbacks, I was a kid then, it didn't matter. You know, if I it didn't do to have play this for free. One of the drawbacks is it's $15 a month, right? But that's normal. That's normal MMO subscription stuff. Like I said, I was gonna buy this game either way. Well, I was gonna play it again either way. But when I looked online and everybody was saying that there was a bigger population playing the free one than, the actual one. So that's all like fucking I might as well get two birds with one stone. But when EA bought it, they just didn't take care of it. They killed the game. And World of Warcraft took everybody. I think it was another game that came out at the same time. Maybe I don't remember, but I know World of Warcraft was the main culprit. Like they is the suspect number one for real. Like they killed the game. They murdered the game. And what I'm putting on him is poisons. So the good thing with the bone on me is he gets three different types of poison. I get to put two poisons, which are these two. They two different ones. So if it is the same type, I wouldn't have been able to stack them. But since they're two different ones, I can stack them. And then he does a group one. So if things like I did on those green mobs earlier, if they're all grouped up together, or if it's people all grouped up together, it'll poison everybody. And this game is so good. I can't wait to level up. And I'm gonna kill these wolves, and then we're gonna go back. That should be enough for a level up. And again, this is why I picked the bone dancer. It is so carefree. My hands ain't even on the fucking keyboard, on the mouse. They are now. But it's a brainless operation. For real, for real. It's a totally brainless operation. These two dudes with the bows is hitting. The commander is hitting. And there's some commander commands I forgot how to do. Um, I'll learn them one of these goddamn days. All I gotta do is heal this dude. A more dancer. Do I have to kill a more dancer too? Yep, I do have to kill him. And the more riders. We're gonna collect everything somehow here. We gotta kill these things too, these Mora dances. Let's get it all while we here. But the multiple stealth classes, there's the melee ones, and those do positional out of stealth moves. Like one's called the perforator. Is that the perf? I forget what the front ones. That's when you have to be lined up in front of somebody, directly in front of them. They could be running at you. That's usually the best way to get them. Somebody's running, maybe they run across a bridge, and you do that up front perf move, or you do something called backstab, which is obviously it's a positional back move. And there's positional moves and all these different types of weapon types. I'm just a mage, so all I get is a staff. I don't get any melee types. But there's a dual wielding types. There's a class called a friar. He gets a fucking He gets a staff. He does staff attacks. If this thing wants some smoke, it does. And I just love those. I just love the stealth classes like that. Actually, gotta heal this dude. And then the healing pets heal me as well. So Spectral Bear. That's like the super main difference on why suppression is really so carefree. Another more dancer, yeah. Because the healers will heal me. You know what I mean? It really makes me want to go back to suppression already. I just switched to this shit. And I'm already doing nothing. On other classes, you actually have to work. You have to attack and press buttons. And with this, I'm just really just sitting around. But I really gotta get my motion. I really gotta get my feel back from the game. I've been fighting other people, and again, this has a PvP. It has a round versus round where you fight against real people as well. So not only can you fight a bunch of different monsters and doing a bunch of different things like this, you fight people, and on this server, that's really the main way to level up. I went there in the beginning, but there was really nobody out there, so I figured I would knock this out first. But and when you sit, that's how you get your mana back a little quicker. See, my mana, it's yellow. It's at 33. It's 40. It's gonna start kind of regenerating a little quicker. But again, each class, each sub spec, each spec has its own ups and downs. I really had no downtime when I'm suppression. And suppression has another ability called a life tap. No cast is an instant spell when I do damage to them, and it instantly gives me health. It's like one of the most efficient, um, like abilities in the game in general. Like I could chase somebody down and keep just tapping a button. Like, and these are debuffs. Like it's so much. It's so much. And the nightshade have poisons. You can put poison on your blades. And there's certain poisons can either do actual poison damage or they can do debuff damage. I might put on one blade for to do poison damage, and on another one, I may want it to debuff, their health and their strength or their dexterity. Dexterity has to do with how fast they can shoot a bow or cast a spell. It's this game is just so it's too good to not be played. Like if I say this about any game, you definitely have to say it. It's too good to not have at least more people than World of Warcraft. Like when World of Warcraft was a new thing, I was fucking 20 years ago, 15 years ago, however long, 20 years ago. And then it didn't really. Oh wait, it didn't really kill the game. We played for years and years after that. You know, us wanting to play Xbox instead killed this game. You know what I mean? Like other games just came out. Wasn't even a life thing. It's not like niggas stopped playing the game. I'm gonna really knock this out, and then we'll dip a hauling. Is this dude I'm supposed to fight? Muglag, Bounty Hunter. Let me out. This champions. Champions, they do all debuffs. They hold a big ass two-handed. Um, there's three different scout classes, bow classes. The scout, and again, there's three realms. I forgot about three different realms, and each realm has its own kind of the same thing, but in a totally different way. There's nothing like a bone dancer, so this is one on one. But it's kind of the same thing, but it's kind of not for certain things. Like there's wizards. There's some called a Thurgis, where they throw out big ass pets. There's some called a sorcerer, and the sorcerer can make it can pick its own pet. So I can, if I was a sorcerer, I can make one of these. If it was yellow, which it means it's my level, I could make that my pet. So like, if there's a monster you fight and it's your level or lower, and it does magic, so y'all can both do magic together against other fucking monsters, then the sorcerer can do that. Like, I walk so slow in this game. Boom. All right, we got that 10. Let's get him because I want to get. He's a name, so we're gonna get him out the way too. They made the names in these bitches just a little bit tougher, a little bit more XP. I mean, HP. Oh my God, should have been paying attention. But that's okay. Boom, we got that. All right, now let's go back. Wait, I don't remember where I got all these things from. Oh, I got it from Gelpin. Okay, let's go back to Gelpin. Like when we played this, we played a PvP server. So there was two different types of server. There was RVRs and RVRs. All of this is safe, right? So if I wanted to be here, I can be here. 10 people can be here. We all from the same realm. It's fine. The only time you fight other people is when you go into certain parts of the world and called the frontier. That's where it's all fighting. versus other people. You can fight monsters too out there, but you can get killed by a person. We played PvP, and none of this was safe. So we really had to level up in like hidden spots. You know what I mean? Like we really had to go in the deepest parts of the damn jungles just to level up. We get this level up. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. It's two bulbs. We get another one. Oh, where's the bone dancers right here? Do I get something? I get nothing. Let's respec all. Let's go back to suppression. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Got that. Okay, let's go back to suppression. That's my life tap. That's my heal pet. That's a buff. And that's a debuffing pet. Uh, why they put me like, why is there no buff out here? Alright, let's go back to the Griffin. And we're gonna get out of here. I really want to get these little two bulbs of fucking. We're gonna go to RVR and we're gonna see. Alright, let's go to the battlegrounds and let's see if anybody out here. I see Albion is out here. They camping us actually. Yeah, I should go back. Alright, let's go straight to Galp. Galplin. Hopefully don't take my bus from me. Alright. I'm about to say at least let me keep the bus. Jeez. We're not going to Jenna Falls. We're going to let's see, we can go to West Skona, Askin, go to Gotar. We can go to Jenna Falls and go south. Let's go to Jenna Falls, I guess. That's really like the central area. More battlegrounds will be popping more than others. Obviously, that one is just too many motherfuckers. And then at the higher end, at higher levels, there's raids. There's a lot of different things to do when you max level. There's still things to do because you still got to get armor. You still got to get weapons. You know what I mean? Like you still got to do all that shit. Oh, required level 30. That's BS. But we almost there. All right. We're gonna go down here. I hate that messed up my speed, brother. And so you won't let your pet attack. You can just put him on passive. He'll stay on you. Are these dudes healing each other? They're healing each other. Go fight this man, bro. Now they gonna run back to heal him. Oh, you wasn't on nothing. There's too many aggros here. Think I might die. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die. Just too many aggros right there. Oh, it sent me all the way back. I really just need to get 2 bubbles. All this stuff over here is orange. Oh shit, I'm trying to jump. God damn it. So let me try to show y'all the difference in between the Bone Commander with 2 healers. Like the fights is gonna be a little longer because it's just him. I could add in a little dot or whatever. Move so slow. Look how slow I'm moving without speed. They definitely brought down the movement speed. Great Warg. Can't believe I'm going in this water. And yes, there's even water that you can dive underneath into. How you get spider webs underwater? I do not know. But I'm not here to argue with them. Not this. Yep, the widower. That boy is ugly. You need to mind your business, Spider. I told you you need to mind your business. Mind your business next time, buddy. So what I'm gonna do is is beat all these red dots. Those are bounties. They're all named that's left. Unfortunately, they're all over the goddamn map. Um, so I'm gonna slowly knock these out. And look how the healers just heal the bone commander for me. Boom, back to full. Okay, and we're gonna go up, and we're gonna go on the other side of this little ridge or walkway, or is that a whole campsite? That's a whole campsite. It ain't friendly. It don't seem like it's friendly. It is not friendly. Oh my god. I am so slow. We're going to the other side of this water and we're gonna knock that out over there too. Wait, is this dude friendly? Oh hell no, he ain't friendly. What's his name? Morana. He ain't Morana? Oh, okay. I don't know who's down here. Bubbles? Whoa, that's a big ass bubble. That's too far away. Boom. Put a little poison on him. Help this go along a little quicker. The bone commander, it's getting healed. I'm about to start mowing him down real soon. Boom. Okay. By the way, this is dumb because I have water breathing. You can breathe underwater with the water breathing pot, or with talking to that dude. You can't just go and try to breathe underwater. You're gonna drown. Shrieking willows. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna see if we can sneak down here to this red. All right. Let's try to sneak across here. What's this? Oh, some dirges. But it's just this little big head motherfucker right here. Oh, that's a soul sinker. That boy head big as a motherfucker. Morana. Okay. First, we're gonna get these Mora dancers out the way. And I actually want to put the buff for our bone bouncer. I want a little bit more melee damage. I think I only need one healer. But there's so many pet classes. I think there's about maybe like 6, 7 pet classes total. This, the Spear Master, Sorcerer because it can make a pet. The Hunter, excuse me, which is a bow class, they can have a pet too. And the red next red dot is all the way at the top of the map. So I'm going to pull all the way back to Galpin and go up there and knock that out. Boom. All right, let's go back. I really should be asleep or close to it, but duty calls. We're gonna go all the way back, rebuff, pull back the Galplin, and then run north. And then do it all over again, cause I gotta come back to Galplin to we're gonna go to Norlaton. We're gonna catch this thing in Norlaton, and that should bring me north. That way I don't have to we go towards north, right? It's gonna turn. Okay, yeah. I think I might die jumping off this griffin, but we might see. Okay, since I fell in the water, it's cool, I guess. All right, we're gonna get this last bounty. We're gonna go back to Galplin, do all that all over again, and get the bounty and get the level up, and then that'll be a wrap. Glad everything around this is green. Oh, bam! See, heal me. Let's the bone bass not out yet. Oh, his ass way back there. Hurry your ass up, man. I'd rather have two melees and a healer. And then when you get to like, by the time I'm like level 44, I'm gonna be able to have four pets. The main one and either three of, whatever side one. So this is just having two pets is crazy. Having three pets is crazy, especially if one of them heals. And he heals efficiently. Like he's keeping the commander up. Commander ain't going under half. Boom, got it. I can low key walk back to Galpin, but I think that would take too much time. So we're gonna do this all over again. Go back to the original place. Port to Galpin again. Finish this last quest. And once I'm 30, you can move on to the next zone. I'm not exactly sure what zone that's gonna be. Okay, back to Galpin. Back to this dude. And ding 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 ding. 30. 30. This is for a Spirit Master, that's why. Elf Blessed Tunic. User by Healer. I gotta do everything all over again. Okay, so now we're gonna quit. But I'm gonna do a rundown of the classes real quick and what's my favorite class and which my favorite class is. And everything has a certain, degree of difficulty. You know what I mean? So let's go. We're gonna start. We're gonna start here. Let me go back. All right, y'all. What's on? What's up? Uh, it's your boy Dusty Wolves, and I want to show y'all my favorite game of all time. We've been watching. We've been streaming for a little bit. I said I was gonna do this video for everybody, and when I was a kid, and probably in like I was in middle school. I don't know if you remember, 7th, 8th grade. That's when I first heard about this game. Before that, any games we played, it's just like I don't know. We was playing damn 64. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing was like this that we knew of. This game is called Dark Age of Camelot, right? And there's three factions, three realms. Albion, which is like your King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table type of deal. Hibernia, which is like your Celt, Lurkeen type of, you know, magicy, damn, what's the Lord of the Rings type of deal, elves and all this stuff. And there's Midgard, your dwarves, your troll, again Lord of the Rings, but the dwarf instead, not the elf. And within this, please let me do it. Yes, you have different races. So Albion, it's a Briton, white people, Highlanders, some Scottish people, Britons, and some English people. And Kanus, some fish-looking dudes, half ogres, which are humans and ogres. Saracen, which are more like this kind of Arab type of deal, Middle Eastern type of deal. There's Avalonian, which are like almost like equivalent to elves. And there's the Minotaurs. The Minotaurs are, I believe you can have a Minotaur on each one. I don't think that's uh exclusive. Why am I getting a cash app? Oh, it's just a thing. I'm about to say somebody sending me money. Um, so basically, if you do the Britain, all these are your classes. There's the Paladin. The Paladin wears like heavy armor, plate armor, and he does like chants. And they're group chants. They could be a heal chant, they could be an endurance chant, and what he'll do is heal people slightly over time, or give people more endurance region over time. And he also can hit pretty hard. So this is just a very, very good solo group character that can do a little bit of everything. With the chance, you're more likely to be rolling them. So if it's full chance, you'll be pressing, one, two, three, four all at the same time. That way they're all in motion at the same time. Or you can just press one when you need one, however you want to do it. The play style is totally up to you. There's the scout. Scout is the bow and arrow class, of course. You come out of stealth. There's out of stealth moves. So stealth in this game, um, when you're stealth, you're stealth. Like this is not like I'm trying to think of a game. Like Overwatch. If you play with Sombra, she's stealthy sometimes, but you know what I mean. You'll come out of it after a couple seconds on the new one, on a new version of her. And he has out of stealth moves. So his strongest attack is a big bow attack that's out of stealth. So that's just strongest attack, and he has plenty of other attacks as well. The Thurges throw pets. It's a pet class, right? But the pets are temporary. One is a ice, one is a earth. It look like a little boulder, look like the thing from Fantastic Four, and one is a wind one. The wind one attack you and it continuously stun you. So if I just keep throwing out pets, I'm not sure if they put a cap on them, but of course it takes mana. So as long as you got the mana, you can throw them out. The ice one does some casting spells. The ice one is the one I prefer. I think it hits pretty hard, and it also will slow you. Wizards. There's like a fire, ice, and I think maybe wind. Fire was always my personal favorite because you have two big fire bolts and they hit real, real hard, and they have a long, long distance. But they're casters, so of course you're vulnerable to things like this. An infiltrator. An infiltrator is a stealth class, is a rogue class, but it's a rogue melee class. So it has, like I said early in the video, it has out of stealth moves, but it's the strongest move are positional. For instance, there's one called backstab where it's out of stealth. I have to be behind you in order to even do it, and it does huge damage. There's another one called, I believe, I think perforator. I have to be in front of you. So let's say somebody's running across the bridge, right? They're just running across. You line yourself up in front of them, time it right, and then you attack them. That's your strongest move. And as it gets along, there's follow-up moves to that. The mercenary. Mercenary is just like in the other games. Uh, This can use any type of weapons, and the um the mercenary also gets like different it's a move called, I believe it's called Dirty Tricks. I swear I don't know why I remember this stuff. I haven't played a mercenary since like 2006. Why do I remember this? Um, and Dirty Tricks is he throw dirt in your eyes and you have a hard time attacking him. He's a melee character. He can do will, he can do a hammer, he can do a sword. He can really play whatever except the pole arm. We'll get to that. There's a Cabalist. The Cabalist is a pet class. It's a mage and it has a big ass pet. And this pet can do different things. There's three different types of pets, and all three of those pets do different things. It's kind of cut and dry. He has poisons, he has roots, he has disease spells. Disease spells stop you from healing. So if I'm doing a player versus player thing, and let's say it's 2-on-1, if I throw the disease on you, that healer can't heal you. They'll have to cure that disease in order to heal you. So that's a good way for me to beat on you without the healer saving your life. And this is the heretic. The heretic is like this. It's like this mage slash melee type of character. Very weird. Hits very hard. I'm not sure the degree of difficulty. I got it pretty quick, but there's some iffy spells in there. Then focus spells where when you're doing the spell, you have to stay in one place in order to do them. So the difficulty may be a little air on it, but I liked it. I think all these classes are good, and they all like you can compare these classes to the equivalent of other ones. Like the Infiltrator has an equivalent in the Hibernia called the Nightshade, and has the equivalent Mid-Call called the Shadow Blade. You can compare those three since they're stealth classes out of stealth melee classes. But me saying, "Oh, this is the best class. This is the best class." This is, and I hate when people say this, but I'ma say it. All of these are 100% your playstyle. All of these can be strong as shit. One of my first characters was a friar. He's a hybrid healer with a staff. He was hitting hard as shit, fucking people up. There's an armsman. The armsman is the tank, one of well, it is the tank class of the realm, and it's very unique because they can use a pole arm. Pole arm hits hard as shit, but and they also wear plate armor. There's a minstrel. The minstrels, I said it earlier in the videos, it's a skulls. The minstrels is a music class. I think on this server they kind of changed it up, but when I played, you had different instruments, and your instruments did different things. So I had to switch up my instruments depending on the type of music or spell that I wanted to do. So the degree of difficulty in this was actually very high because you also have melee attacks you need to use. You have stuns, you have sleep spells, you have a lot of different things. So let's say you're running up on somebody and he has a speed spell. So you beat on a little drum with speed, chase after somebody or running, whatever you're doing. It's a group speed. You have to switch to your flute. You pull out the flute and you play a little whatever note, and it puts them to sleep, and then you can switch to whatever type of thing you want to do, etc. However you want to attack. But the degree of difficulty on this, when I played, was very high and very satisfying because he gets everything, but since a lot of them are attached to weapons, you have to like cycle them out and move them around. It's pretty crazy. The cleric, this is the healing class. But it has the ability. It has some magic ability called smites. The smites, last time I saw, they buffed them. It hit pretty hard. Again, the last time I saw was like fucking 20 years ago. The sorcerer. This is what I was talking about earlier. The sorcerer is a pet class, but it's not like the bone dance I was using where the pets come with it. You mesmerize pets. You take over pets. So if I find a pet that's equivalent to my level, I'll cast a spell on it, and it'll permanently be my pet. It will not attack me. Cannot attack me unless I release it and get rid of it. If it's my pet until I die or release it. The Friar. This is the healer melee class. He's a little bit of a hybrid. He'll beat your ass. He can heal everybody. He has some self buffs that only he can do. He has some other buff that he can give to everybody. Very unique class. Very good. He also has the ability to evade. Who else? Infiltrators can evade. Mercenaries can evade. And evade, your ability to evade is based on your stats, certain stats. I believe that's dexterity. So I can't press the button and say evade when somebody attack and I press a button and say evade. He'll do it or he won't. You get punched in the face or he'll evade. So in all of these different melee sets, there's out of evade moves. So if I evade, there's a move I can do that's particular after you evade that's gonna hit even harder. So there's a lot of counterattacks as well. This game is crazy. This is just the first fucking round. I'm gonna do each round. I'm gonna do one at a time. Three different videos. This is the Necromancer. Now the Necromancer, it's not like really any other Necromancer. Like if you play Diablo, the Necromancer just kind of raises pets around it. This raises a pet, but it more like it makes you become like a little ghoul or a ghost, and you control the body of the pet. And now your little ghoul, it starts to float. You'll be a regular person like this, but once you summon the necromancer pet, you will turn into a little ghoul. You have to be within a certain range of that necromancer pet in order for it to attack. The necromancer for Albion, it is the farm class. This is the class you pick to beat pretty much anything in the fucking game. It's pretty crazy. Uh, Reva, very unique class. When I first played this, the Reaver didn't come with it. It came with one of the DLCs. I believe it's a Shrouded Isles DLC. Um, I believe it's Shrouded Isles. In the Reaver, it has life tap abilities in its weapon and its actual tap abilities that you use. It does everything. It has positional moves, side moves, back moves, shield moves. There's also shield attacks in this game. You can spec weapon points into your shield to do block, not blocks, but like stronger shield bashes that'll stun people for 4 or 5 seconds. Sometimes longer than that. Mauler. Now I'm not too familiar with Maulers, but the last I remember, there were like these crazy weird hybrid classes. They can do damage. They had a lot of heal over times. They just had a lot of kind of like it's like they do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? They can do damage, every type of damage. They can blind you, they can stun you, they can snare you. They can really do up everything. But again, I was never too familiar with the Mauler. They were always a pain in my ass to actually fight. That's how I actually know about them, but I never even made the character. But I fought him so much that I had no choice but to like know what's going on. So that's just Albion. In the next video, we'll do Hibernia, and Hibernia will be again the same amount of classes. There's Blade Masters, which is equivalent to Mercenaries, Nightshades, which are equivalent to the Infiltrators. There's Rangers, which is equivalent to the Scouts, and plenty other things. Heal class, Vampire. You can see Mauler is a multiple realm class, so you can play Mauler on anywhere. I'm telling you, this is the Eden DLC, not DLC, the Eden game mode, and these people, they make the game themselves. Like this is not the official Mythic EA people that are running these things. There's actually more people playing the free version than the $15 version. I had no problem paying $15, but if it's gonna be more people to help me out or to play with on this, that's what I'll play. And that was the quick rundown of Albion. You can tell me in the comments if you want to know more or more in depth. I will be making a Thurgis. As you can see, I only have a sorcerer. I made a Thurgis. But I will be leveling up a Thurgis. I really like Thurgis, and I think they are just a great troll class because they hit so hard and they slow you. So once I put 3-4 on you, dude, you gone and you can't run away from it. So even if I can't kill you and somebody else on your ass, the pets is gonna slow you down enough for them to make sure your ass don't get away. So I think this is a brilliant game. It's my favorite game ever. This is the free version. I'm gonna go to the desktop. I hope it doesn't give me a damn automatic super loop. I just messed that up. I just messed up the whole video. And it's called Eden. I have to just mess up the whole video. You go to Eden and you download this, you download the client, you make a Discord, and they'll take care of everything else for you. Get in the game, play the game. It's the best game ever. It's free 99, and I want y'all to holler. Like, subscribe to the video, and I'll be bringing Hibernian Mega to y'all real soon. Batman. All right. Thank y'all for watching the stream. I'm gonna lead this up, and we gonna ready to go. We're gonna be doing this every day. I'm gonna start buying more games on PC, and we gonna just play on PC. I'm gonna get away from console. I might just buy Elden Ring, Night Rain on here. That way I got something to play. I bought the I forget the game. It's on PlayStation. I bought that. I just never played it on here. But we gonna get more to my PC stream. I bought this PC.